I'll never forget the day I saw Linda Harper, our neighborhood's iron-fisted HOA president, crash and burn in the most spectacular way. It was a sunny Tuesday morning at First Community Bank, and I was there waiting to talk about a small business loan when Linda stormed in like a hurricane in designer heels. Her blonde hair was perfect, her expensive handbag swinging, but her face? Pure fury. What unfolded next was a masterclass in self-destruction, and I had a front-row seat. Linda had been the queen of Willow Creek Estates for years, ruling our quiet suburb like it was her personal kingdom. If your grass was a quarter-inch too long, she'd slap you with a fine. If your mailbox wasn't the approved shade of beige, she'd have it repainted at your expense. I've been on her bad side ever since I moved in 3 years ago. My crime? Leah VYing my trash, cans out 10 minutes past pickup time. That $50 fine was just the start. When I dared question her shady HOA budget at a meeting, she made it her mission to make my life hell, nitpicking every detail of my property with her trusty clipboard. But I wasn't just a VY to I'd been keeping tabs on her, noting every unhinged rant, every power trip. And that morning at the bank, Linda's reign was about to implode. She marched straight to the counter, cutting off an elderly man who'd been waiting patiently. I need $5,000. Cash. Now, she barked at the teller, a young woman named Emily, whose name tag gleamed under the fluorescent lights. Emily, bless her, stayed calm, her voice steady. Ma'am, I'll need to see your ID for a withdrawal that large. Linda's eyes narrowed, her manicured nails tapping the counter like a predator sizing up prey. Excuse me? It's my money. I don't have time for this nonsense. Just give it to me. The lobby went quiet. Heads turned. Emily, still professional, explained that bank policy required ID for withdrawals overdue Law 1000. Linda's face turned beet red. She leaned in, her voice a venomous hiss. Do you know who I am? I'm the president of Willow Creek's HOA. I manage millions. That was a lie. Of course our HOA budget was decent, but nowhere near millions. She rummaged through her purse, not for her ID, but for her phone. This is discrimination. I've been banking here for 15 years. Emily didn't flinch. Ma'am, I understand, but I need a valid photo ID. That's when Linda lost it. She slammed her purse down, her designer sunglasses skidding across the floor. Listen to me, she snarled, loud enough for everyone to hear. It's just cash. You don't need to know who I am. Are you profiling me? I'll have her job by noon. Emily's eyes widened, but she held her ground. I'll need to get my manager, she said, stepping away. Linda spun around, glaring at the line of customers behind her, expecting sympathy. Instead, she got stony silence and a few eye rolls. People checked their watches, annoyed. The manager, a tall guy in his 50s named Mr. Thompson, approached with the calm of someone who'd seen it all. Good morning, ma'am. I understand there's an issue. Linda unleashed a tirade. Your teller's refusing to give me my money. This is theft. I'm a VIP customer, and I want her fired for this harassment. Mr. Thompson listened, then spoke evenly. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but we require ID for withdrawals overdue Law 1000. It's for your safety and ours. Linda waved him off. Check your records. Linda Harper, I shouldn't have to prove who I am. She whipped out her phone again, hitting record. I'm filming this. Your corporate office will hear about this, and I'm suing for harassment. The drama was electric now. Linda planted herself at the counter, refusing to budge, narrating into her phone like a reality TV star. I'm being targeted by First Community Bank. They're holding my money hostage. Customers grumbled, some MOVYing to other tellers, but most stayed, phones out, capturing every second. The security guard, a retired cop named Tom, stepped forward. Ma'am, please step aside so others can be helped. You can wait until you're ready to show ID. Linda's response? She sat on the floor right in front of the counter, clutching her purse like a shield. I'm not MOVYing until I get my money. Touch me, and it's assault, she shrieked, her phone still rolling. The lobby was a circus, now customers filming, whispering, some laughing. I couldn't believe it. Linda, the woman who'd terrorized our neighborhood, was throwing a tantrum like a toddler. The manager signaled to an employee, who vanished into the back. Minutes later, 2 police officers walked in. Linda's smug grin appeared. She'd always bragged about her connections at HOA meetings. But that grin faded fast. The first officer, a no-nonsense woman, spoke firmly. "Ma'am, the bank can request ID and refuse Ser VYC. You need to prove VY do it or leave." Linda's jaw dropped. "Do you know who I am? I want her badge number." "This is financial oppression." The second officer, a younger guy, tried reasoning. "This is a private business. They set their own rules. Comply or leave." Linda doubled down, still on the floor. "I'm not going anywhere without my money. This is robbery." The female officer sighed. "Final warning. Stand up and leave, or we'll remove you." Linda crossed her arms, defiant. The officers exchanged a look, then moved in, each grabbing an arm. Linda screamed like she was being attacked. "Don't touch me. I'm being assaulted." She thrashed as they lifted her, forcing them to cuff her. As they read her rights, she ranted about lawsuits and her rights. Then, the ultimate humiliation. Her purse slipped, spilling receipts, lipstick, and the erroneous stack of HOA violation notices. Her wallet flopped open, revealing her driver's license, the ID she'd refused to show. The crowd gasped, then snickered. Linda's face went purple as the officers led her to the patrol car, still yelling, "You'll all be sorry. I'll own this bank." The lobby buzzed as the door closed. 2 days later, an emergency HOA meeting, the board suspended Linda indefinitely. Her arrest for trespassing and disorderly conduct was all over the local news, with phone footage from every angle. She faced up to due like $2,500 in fines and 30 days in jail for her BHA-VY, or during booking. The bank sealed her fate with a letter. Her accounts were closed, and her balance was issued as a cashier's check she'd need ID to cash. I heard her gasp when she read it, her empire crumbling. Now, here's where it gets juicy. Was Linda a victim of an overzealous bank, or did she dig her own grave? Should the bank have bent the rules for a VIP customer, or were they right to stand firm? And what about her HOA? Did her neighbors push her to this breaking point, or was she always a ticking time bomb? Drop your thoughts below, hit that like button if you love this wild ride, and subscribe for more stories that'll leave you speechless. Thank you for taking the time to listen to today's story on Store of Good Stories. If this story touched your heart or made you think, don't forget to hit like and share the video to spread this positive message to more people. And if this is your first time here, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of the meaningful stories we share every week. Your support is the biggest motivation for Store of Good Stories to keep bringing heartfelt and valuable stories to you. See you in the next video.